Okay, I'm gonna review Street Fighter 2 and use my giant, or not so big, but it's an arcade fighting stick made for Street Fighter. I set my controls up like they would be in the arcade. Top three are for punching, the bottom three are for kicking. These are the most powerful, middle, least powerful, and here's the joystick. Alright, so I'm gonna set my controls. Please excuse my horrible gameplay, I'm just bad at video games in general. So basically this is an arcade perfect port of Street Fighter 2, and it has all the stages, 8 characters, and everything you would want in a port of the original Street Fighter 2. It's not Super, Turbo, Hyper Fighting, Championship Edition, any of that crap. It's just original Street Fighter 2 with all the original characters. So I'm gonna play as Ryu. There isn't really much that can be said about Street Fighter 2 because, well, you all played it, so I really don't need to say much about it. It's a fighting game that defined fighting games. It's like, it's the Super Mario Brothers of fighting games. So, it was released in like 1991 or 92 or something like that. I didn't read the copyright. But, it was revolutionary because it was the first fighting game that was actually easy to pick up and play and that people liked. So that's why it had all these different versions and sequels, and it's become the best fighting game ever, pretty much. This is the first home port of the game, I'm pretty sure, and it forced a lot of people to go out and buy the Super Nintendo because it was not available on any other console at the time. Nintendo bought the exclusive license. This was partly due to the fact because they were the only company at the time who had a 6-button controller. Each character has different special moves they can pull off. Ryu and Ken have the same moves, but Ryu's Fireball is more powerful than Ken's Fireball, and Ken's Dragon Punch is more powerful than Ryu's Dragon Punch. Yeah, so I'm dead, and you get infinite continue, so to continue, just press start. Here, I'll show you Guile. Guile's special move is the Sonic Boom. You hold back for a few seconds, and then quickly press forward and punch. It didn't hit him, but you saw it. He yells Sonic Boom. I can't seem to get a hit on him. There we go. You can also, if they're stunned, or if you can get a good shot at him, you can pick him up and throw him. There we go. Throwing is probably the most powerful move in the game, other than, well, I'll show you Chun-Li and E-Honda. That was Ken and Ryu's Hurricane Kick, performed by pressing down, back, and any kick button. If you take enough damage at a certain time, you'll become stunned, and the only way to become unstunned is to mash all the buttons repeatedly, but since I've got a turbo controller and it's got turbo buttons, I can just hold all the buttons down. They'll become unstunned within a second. Yeah, like I said before, I make no claims to be any good at this game, but I do enjoy it, even though I get killed a lot. There we go. Oh, sweet. The graphics are good, music is good, controls good, everything about this game is amazing. So if you don't have it, go out and buy it. And I recommend going out and buying the more upgraded versions that have more characters and speed selection, all that. Best Street Fighter on Super Nintendo is Super Street Fighter 2 New Challengers. So if you're just getting a Street Fighter, I recommend that one because it has all the characters. The only reason I got this is this is the only one the store had that I bought my Super Nintendo. But let's see. Really not much more I can say. Just go check it out.